Good morning, y'all. It is day 3 of Hustle for Muscle. It is in the morning. So I am in my morning workout clothes because some days, let's be honest, some days we have to fit our workout in later, and some days it's probably better if you do it in the morning, depending on what your schedule is. Before I get into what we're going to do today, I just want to talk to you just a little bit about that, because this is going to be a subject that we cover a little bit later when we talk about scheduling and what's the best schedule for you. But just a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one, there's really not a perfect time of day to work out. It really just depends on what's the perfect time for you, okay? So, case in point, the last couple of days, I have done my workout in the afternoon because that's what's worked for me. But today, it's happening in the morning. So it really just depends on when you're going to be able to fit that time in. The best thing about our challenges is that you can do them anytime. So some days morning may work better for you, and some days lunch may be better, and sometimes some evenings may work better for you. So the best thing to do is to figure out what's going to be the best time for you. And if that has to change from day to day, then that's totally okay. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about that more later. But the other thing I wanted to talk about today is variety. Now, the last couple of days, we have focused more on strength. So today, we're going to do more core and balance. And for those of you all that know me, know that I do talk a lot about balance, because it always surprises me when I talk to people, when I talk to athletes, and I talk to people who are really fit, and one of the first things they always say is, I've got to work on my balance. And I think there's this feeling among people that when you work out regularly that you're just going to have great balance, and that's not always the case. Your balance needs to be worked on, just like you should work on strength, just like you should work on stretching, and just like we should work on you having more energy. And that's really our goal with this 10-day challenge, is to show you how easy it is to accomplish a total body fitness routine by just focusing on small segments of time, but just have very clear intentions about what those segments of time are going to be spent on. So that's why today I'm kind of deviating a little bit from the strength, and we're going to work more on core and some balance. So I've got a few what I call compound challenges for you today. The first thing we're going to review is the plank, which I'm going to show you a couple of options for that. We're going to do a couple of different balance challenges, and one balance challenge is actually worked into what I call a core strength exercise. Okay, we're going to start with a lower body exercise, a lunge. I'm going to show you how to modify it, and then I'm going to show you how to make that go right into a balance challenge from there. Okay, so we're going to work on that. And then the last segment is going to be more focused on the glutes. Now, most people think when you talk about core training, you think you're just talking about abs. And I cannot tell you how wrong that is. Your core is over 28 different muscles, if you can believe that. We're talking about abs, we're talking about hips, low back, glutes, and inner and outer thighs, all working together. So if you're looking at a picture, okay, of the human body, we're talking about this whole area here, okay? We're talking about this whole area here, front to back. So that's more than just doing crunches, folks, okay? So we're going to get into a little bit more glute work today. We're going to add some leg lifts into a bridge. And for some of you, I know I've gotten messages from some of you that you're having trouble with some of the core stuff. You have some specific modifications that you need to take into consideration when it comes to working the core. So we'll go over a couple of those. Okay, so we're going to combine a little bit of core and a little bit of balance today. Now, I also want to make sure that you are reminded that it is still a good idea, no matter what your focus is, to give yourself a break every hour from whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so if you sit a lot, if you're at the computer, you've heard me talk about that a lot. We're definitely going to talk about it a lot more as we go forward. It is important that you get up once every hour. And if that's not possible, say you're on a long call or you're in the middle of a project, then at least make it about every 90 minutes if you can't make it every 60 minutes, okay? And I'm not talking about getting up and doing anything fancy. Just get up, take a quick walk, go to the restroom, go up and down a flight of stairs, walk to the water fountain and back, okay? You know, if you're working in a big office building, maybe you can go down a couple of flights of stairs and come back up, okay? Sometimes you just use a little imagination and just see kind of where your mind's going to take you for those 5 minutes. It's amazing what that does for your state of being, for your mental health, and for your focus and productivity, so that you can feel successful, like you have actually gotten a lot done today and you've actually taken time for yourself. So that's what we're focusing on today, okay? Short and sweet and to the point, the way we like it. So head over to the Facebook group, check out the exercises in detail. I'm going to show you some modifications. So we'll see you on the other side, folks. Bye.